I'm betting that both you and I are looking for ways that we can become better online Toastmasters. I certainly am. Hi there. This is Tech Talks by George and District 84 here in Central Florida. Well, there is something over in PowerPoint that I believe will make us better online Toastmasters. I want to discuss it today. That feature is called, believe it or not, is called Zoom. It's a Zoom feature within PowerPoint. Now, it's not related to the Zoom for online meetings. This is different. This is a way of going to your slides and coming back, and going to another slide and coming back. So let us take a look at what I'm talking about and how this will make a better presentation for you. Let's bring it up. I'm going to pull up my PowerPoint, and I've already made some slides so that way we won't waste any time. So I have my whole presentation ready to go. But in particular, I have one slide, this one, as my beginning slide, and I'll show you why I have this one this way. So it's just 7 slides I think I have here. Now, we're going to go to the insert feature of this PowerPoint presentation. And in the insert feature is where we are going to find our Zoom feature. So Zoom's right here. And you're going to click this down arrow button. And what it allows us to do is move not in a straight linear fashion, but back and forth as we see fit, making our presentation so much more flexible. So let's get started in this. We'll go to Zoom to Slide, and it's going to bring a pop-up. And I am just going to select the slides that I want associated with this front page. This one, and okay, and this one, and then finally, how about this one right here? And then I'll say Insert. Here we go. If I can make my mouse work. Insert. There we go. I'm going to click on this cluster, and then I'll hit the Escape key just so I can ungroup them. And I'll put them, let's see, one in this corner, and let's put another one over here in this corner, and this corner, and then finally the other one over here. Now, one more thing I'm going to do before we have our little presentation completed. And that is, when I click on a slide, I want to keep coming back to this main slide. So I'm going to go to this Zoom, and then I'll say just return to slide. This first one's already clicked, so return to slide. I'll do it for the second one. Click on it. Go back over and say return to Zoom. That's what I really meant to say. Return to Zoom. And it really means return to slide. And finally this one. And now we have basically set up our presentation. Now let's see how it works. We'll go to Slideshow from the beginning. Here we are. Now if I click on this top left slide, then you'll see it open up in a Zoom fashion. Then when I click again, it'll close out in a Zoom fashion. I can do it with each slide. Then we go down to Judges Briefing, and you can see it zooms open and zooms closed. And as we wrap up, we can bring this one up. And click it again, close it out. Now, you might say, but there's more information within this. I want to have more information in the contestants briefing. I want to have more information in the judges briefing. So if we click on Judges Briefing, then go right back up to, let me see, is it this page? We go back to Insert right here and go over to Zoom, do the drop down arrow and zoom, slide to Zoom. We'll click our contestant briefing slide and say Insert. There we go, and move it down here. It's a little big. Let's move it, shrink it down a little. Now let's do that with the judges briefing slide too. So we'll click on the judges briefing and then go back to Zoom and slide to Zoom. We'll click our judges briefing slide, the other one, the sub slide you might call it. I'll shrink it down a little bit and I'll move that down into the corner. Now, one other thing, I got to make sure that we return to Zoom. So we'll click return to Zoom on that slide. Now we'll go to the first slide and click on that, return to Zoom. Now all the slides have returned to Zoom. Now let's go check it out, see how it works. Here we go. Okay, it's working. Let's check the first slide, make sure I didn't alter anything. And nope, that's good. You can click on this, and you can see I can click on this lower slide and it will open right up. Click once to come out of that slide, click again to come out of that slide. Back to the beginning. Let's go back over to Judges Briefing and further down into Judges Briefing. And then just click to come back out. This makes it a very nice presentation. There's other bells and whistles. You can change these pictures. You can have it be a clock on the wall, or somebody in the audience. You click on them and it takes you to another slide. I've done that, and it's just a smoother way of operating. So I'm trying to encourage you, try this, and I know you will be a better online Toastmaster.